Hey, it's Sophia. I hope you're having a lovely holiday. And as a gift to you all, a beautiful gift, we are choosing our favorite episodes from the nightly and re-releasing them just to make sure everyone gets to hear them. So I'm choosing Sheena Shay and Siblings Are Dating, where I talk about Sheena Shay's memoir that she put out this year. And I also explain an amazing Siblings Are Dating post that I'd seen to my co-host. I love this episode because, of course, I love Sheena Shay and I love Vanderpump Rules. And I also love some good cringe content from the internet. I love some organic, cringy Siblings Are Dating Instagram posts. I think they're amazing and very fruitful for conversation. So thank you again for listening. We really appreciate it. And we always hope that we're there to make your nights feel a little bit cozier and a little funnier. Happy holidays, and we'll see you in the new year with new episodes. Hey there, I'm Sophia.
And I'm Josh. Welcome to the Nightly on Hatch Plus, where all weekends are 3-day weekends.
How are you, Josh?
I'm okay, thanks, Sophia. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. It's a nice evening. I was hanging out with my friend Shay earlier today. We walked around her neighborhood. I walked with her to Trader Joe's.
Oh, that's nice.
And helped her go grocery shopping, kind of just putzed behind her through Trader Joe's. And yeah. And now I'm here in the pillow fort.
I did that with my friend Katie recently in Toronto. I was in town for some work and I got to see a bunch of friends. And my friend Katie was running some errands and I just tagged along. And that is pretty fun because it's the fun of browsing and poking around without the pressure of oh, did I remember to get batteries and tape and, all the things you need? It was great.
Yes, exactly. It's nice also when it's if I'm busy and my friend is busy, it's nice to do the errands together because it's we got to make some time to see each other.
Right.
So maybe we'll see each other at Trader Joe's.
Absolutely. I think that's it's a really nice way to find a loophole in being too busy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very two birds with one stone.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Which people don't talk about this. You can kill way more birds than that with one stone.
Oh, yeah. You can kill a bunch of birds with a stone.
2 is kind of I would say the third fewest number of birds you can kill with one stone.
Yeah.
0, obviously.
Of course. Well, I have some stuff to share with you, Josh, if you would indulge me.
Great.
Okay. So basically, we're going to do, a segment, a game, whatever you want to call it, where I'm going to walk you through all the funny things I've seen online this week. And I'm going to get your reaction to all the things that I've seen and experienced.
Can't wait for this. I'm very excited to hear what your digital experience has been over the past week. Because I wonder if it's like mine or different.
I wonder if it is. We'll find out. Okay. The first thing that I have been looking at a lot is basically I've just been going to Sheena Shay's Instagram. Do you know who Sheena Shay is?
Is she from Vanderpump Rules?
She is.
Then I know that much.
That's okay. That's more than enough. That's more than many people would know.
Okay.
I think.
I feel pretty good about myself.
I think you should.
Thank you.
I think you should feel positive about that. But
I feel great.
Okay, good. I've been looking at her Instagram a lot recently because I read her book. She put out a memoir somewhat recently, and I read the whole thing. It's called My Good Side by Sheena Shay. And I think it's interesting when pop culture figures and reality stars in particular write books.
Yeah.
Memoirs. It's called My Good Side, which is kind of even implies this idea where they're always you'll get my side of the story.
Right. Totally.
And I do think I got her side of the story. I think she was trying to fight against the edit that she got on the show a little bit, which is they made her seem kind of cringy often and kind of embarrassing on the show. She's often doing things and they're playing clown music is the vibe with her.
What kind of stuff is she doing? Because there's some real villains on that show, I know.
Yes. She would not fall under the category of the villains at all. I think she's more so one of the biggest things that she did that people found really hard to watch was she has a lot of boyfriends over the course of the show. Mm-hmm. And one in particular that people found quite hard to watch was she was dating this guy named Rob, and she would talk about him all the time. Like literally it was just like Rob. And they of course did an edit that made it more embarrassing, but I do think she was quite obsessed with him as well. But I think one of the like key moments from that was that she was like, well, Rob can build a IKEA dresser in 4 minutes. I timed him.
Okay, I see. Kind of like a little bit of a dork energy.
She's just like always getting embarrassed. There's people on the show who I think are like faster than her in terms of like wit and their ability to like make a like cutting remark. And so I feel like she'll get those cutting remarks often and can't really necessarily make them in return.
Sure. And it is like on that show, there are, and correct me if I'm wrong, because you're an expert and I'm like a novice.
I'm a bit of an expert.
But it feels like there are some people who are like legit, again, like villainous, and then some people who people really like, and she falls in this kind of middle group of like, ugh.
Yes, kind of the middle group of ugh.
Well, I have a question for you, because I have not been on Sheena Shay's Instagram in the past week. How does her Instagram complement or inform your understanding of her book, but also like her presentation on the show?
I mean, her Instagram, I think, is a lot of like clips of her podcast, Scheananigans, which she talked a lot about in the book.
Okay. I wasn't even aware of the podcast.
Yes. And she would be upset to hear that because a big part of the book was her being like, the show never even talked about my podcast, Scheananigans. She has like clips. She was on The Masked Singer, so she definitely has.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she got voted out first, which is embarrassing because she, a storyline on the show was that she was pursuing a music career.
Oh, I remember that. And that was like a very uncomfortable, right? Like her songs were like, they were not hits.
Yes. That is like another time that she would get the clown edit, is like making her music. I mean, they're not awful, but she's not like an amazing performer. And it's like that. It just takes a lot of practice. And I don't think she practiced that much at it, but she loves to perform.
It's also like such a vulnerable thing to be seen doing on a TV show when you're not like an established professional singer. It's it's just so hard not to look like episode 1 of the new season of American Idol, where you're just like struggling through it. Because it's the kind of thing where everyone thinks they can sing until they hear themselves sing. And then they're like, that couldn't possibly be what I sound like.
She actually would say, like, I know I'm not a singer, but I'm a great performer. But it would be like, well.
And you think no, you're saying no, also not a great performer.
Kind of no, also not a great performer. But that is something that takes so much practice. And I just don't think that she had enough practice at it. I think anyone can like develop a good stage presence if they put their heart and mind to it.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think that is a part that is like separate from the singing.
Yeah, 100%. Especially someone like her who like likes attention. It's not like she goes up there and is like, "Oh no." It's like you could work on that, but she didn't hone it as much as she could have.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Would you recommend, like, for fans of the show, do you recommend the memoir, or is it like a skip?
I definitely found some interesting parts of it. It wasn't like amazing because it was like, you know, it's written by like her and someone else. I wouldn't say it's like a must read, but if you're a fan of the show, I think you would find it interesting. I certainly found it interesting, and it was like especially funny to just read. She'll just have parts of the book that are literally just like what happened on VPR, and it was so funny to like read just the show as a book. It's like, okay, this part kind of feels like a novel.
I don't know if they even do this anymore, but I remember being young and they would like do novelizations of movies. And like, so a movie would come out and then they'd be like, here's like a 180-page version of this movie that just describes it as if it were a book.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I do remember that. It's so funny to like work backwards like that.
Yeah. That's like what I used to do when I would go see a movie when I was like 10 years old and come home and just like say the whole thing to my parents.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I think enough about Sheena Shay.
That's great. I'm really glad we had this conversation about Sheena Shay, though.
Me too. I'm so glad. The next thing that I want to tell you about is just 2 screenshots that someone sent me, and it was a siblings or dating situation.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
We know about this, obviously. And I'm going to try to explain, like describe the photos to you, and then you can tell me if you think it's siblings or dating.
Okay. Do you know the answer, or is it an ongoing mystery?
I got the answer.
Okay.
Once I made my guess, I got the answer.
Okay.
Okay, so it's obviously a man and a woman. Duh.
The only kind of siblings.
The only kind of siblings and the only kind of dating as well.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. And they're like on the beach. They're both in white, so they're matching.
Okay.
It's a beachy photo shoot. The woman is pregnant.
Okay.
Okay.
Extraordinary dating vibes already, which makes me feel like there's gonna be a plot twist.
So the first photo is like them just kind of walking towards the camera. There's no like intimacy happening, but they are matching and she is pregnant.
I've had a sibling for like 37 years. I've never matched clothes with her by accident or on purpose. Yeah.
During a photo shoot. This is definitely on purpose.
And these are professional photos.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We've also never had professional photos taken of just the two of us.
I've like matched with my brother, but in that we have like the same pair of sneakers.
Totally.
And that is kind of like as far as we've gone.
Yeah.
The next photo is that they're in an embrace and he is kissing her head.
Like a oh, sweet darling on the top of the head kind of thing.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess you could do that to someone that you're not dating.
Like it's not sensual, but it is tender.
Yes. They're having an embrace.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You said embrace.
No, I wasn't. I didn't mean that as a. I don't remember if I said that or not. But yeah, they're like.
I said they were having an embrace, Josh. Yeah, of course it was
Josh.
Tender. You idiot. They're having an embrace.
Two words that often go together: a tender embrace.
That's true. That's true. I'll tell you what word doesn't usually go with tender embrace: sibling.
Exactly. That is true. That is true. I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is kind of what's happening. The only like plot twist that I'll give you that I noted.
Hit me.
Upon zooming in, I was like, that guy looks gay. But a lot of girls and women have husbands who look gay. So it's like, who knows? And those are the photos that I was sent. And now, what is your guess if their siblings are dating?
I have to guess siblings just because it is so, like, it wouldn't be a trivia question if it were just like, look at this pregnancy photo shoot. They're dating. And you go, yeah, of course.
I responded similarly. I was like, siblings, but I pray they're dating.
Yeah.
But obviously it's siblings.
Wow.
Yeah. But I feel like the guy is gay, which maybe makes it less weird, or he's not gay. I'm assuming a lot based on like one photo of him.
I don't know if it's less weird if he's gay. It is kind of different weird.
It is different weird because sometimes with like people who are siblings, you're like, you guys almost seem as though you're romantically interested in one another.
I have met siblings like that.
Yeah, exactly. But then sometimes if it's like a sister and her gay brother, you're like, oh, you guys are just close in like a strange way.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like, oh, you guys have crushes on each other.
Right. I know what you mean.
It's different. I wouldn't say it's better or worse, but it's just different.
Even with that kind of relationship, I've never heard of this kind of photo shoot with siblings.
Me neither.
I guess the only the only way I could see this making sense, woman gets pregnant, father of the child dies before the child is born.
Tragically passes away.
Gay brother says, I will raise this kid with you. I'm not the step brother. I'm the brother who stepped up and is a dad.
I'm the brother who stepped up. I know. I was just like sent these photos by like my friend. I don't know the people or anything. So I can't like swipe. It's like a carousel and I can only see 2 photos in the carousel. So I don't even know. Like, I literally am like, is there like someone else who's also the parent of the child?
Right.
Like, is there like another person or is it literally just a photo shoot of like siblings? For some reason, doing a maternity photo shoot with your sibling.
I could also see, like, if I had a sibling who was pregnant
Yes.
and they wanted to take nice photos and the whole family took a nice picture with that sibling while they were pregnant, that sounds nice. But matching...
The matching part.
And linen is such a, like, we're getting engaged.
Yes. It's very, like, aesthetically, like, a couple shoot.
Yeah.
To be, like, we're matching in white. It is, that's literally, like, wedding color is white.
Yep. Wow.
So that shocked me, kind of.
Yeah, this was huge. I'll tell you what, this is shenanigans. We're talking shenanigans earlier. This is what I call shenanigans on. Yeah.
Literally. However, like, it was shocking, but as you said, I was like, well, I feel like they must be siblings because why else are you sending me these photos that just clearly look like a couple? Yeah, like, because if it's the couple, there's no shock to it.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah. The only other thing that this reminds me of, which is kind of the opposite, because often I feel like it is the opposite, where it's people who are dating that look a lot alike.
Totally, yeah.
Yes. There's a couple on TikTok. It's like a lesbian couple, which also makes it worse because it's like you guys are both girls too. And so you look even more alike. And they just look a lot alike. And they like have made videos like that would go viral. And people would be like, oh my gosh, you guys look so much alike. And I don't know if it was like rage bait because the two of them seemed to be, to me, so like very earnest so that I feel like they weren't rage baiting, but they would respond to so many comments being like, you guys, we do not look alike. Like, I cannot believe you guys think that we look like, being like, these are all the differences between us, like, blah, 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 blah. And the comments would literally be like, okay, I actually think you guys look more alike now. Like, same, they look so much alike. And and they literally would be like, we don't see it at all. And it's like, okay, you don't see it at all?
Not a bit.
Not even a little bit?
That's really funny.
It's interesting.
I bet, though, it's a hard thing to admit.
It's embarrassing and odd.
When you're like, I look just like my partner.
Yes.
It is weird to be like, yeah, we look alike and we like that about ourselves.
Be like that, exactly. But the doubling down, I was just like, just don't respond.
That's so funny.
Every video you make, people are like, literally being like, are you guys joking? I thought that this was all an elaborate joke.
That's so funny. That rules. I'm glad they did that.
I know. Okay. I think the last thing I'll say that I was thinking about, I'm sure you didn't watch these, but Disney Channel used to do these like crossover episodes that were a really big deal to me and my communities. And I was just looking them up and thinking about them. And the big ones that I was reminded of are That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana.
Okay. And That's So Raven.
Yes.
The Sweet Life of Zach. Is it Zach and Cody and Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
Oh, so like a triple crossover.
Yes. They would do triple crossovers.
Damn, Allen Iverson up in here.
I know, which is crazy. And then the other big triple crossover was Wizards on Deck with Hannah Montana.
Okay. So that's obviously Hannah Montana, same.
Yeah.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yep.
And who was on deck?
That is Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, I think.
Oh.
They had a show called The Sweet Life on Deck.
I didn't know
like
that.
A spin-off show, I guess.
Huh. Were they on a boat or a porch? Or just up next at a baseball game?
It was them on a cruise. It was them on a boat.
Okay.
Yeah. They were like at sea or whatever, but I don't remember if it was like they just went on a cruise or if they were for some reason like living on the boat for a long time.
Pirates got them.
The pirates got them. But I was just thinking about those because I was like, that was whenever those came out, it was like so exciting.
When I was a kid, Jay Sherman, who is John Lovitz's title character on the show, The Critic, appeared on an episode of The Simpsons. And that was really big for me. I was like, oh yeah, the most ambitious crossover event in Sunday Night Fox cartoon history. Yeah.
When Worlds Collide.
Yeah. That's in my head. I could just hear When Worlds Collide by Power Man 5000.
Okay, I'm getting word from our amazing team of researchers in the Pillow Fort that the Sweet Life on Deck was Zach and Cody, and they live on a boat attending the Seven Seas High School.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like it went on for a while.
Semester at sea, I remember being a bigger thing. I mean, I guess it was because I was in school and was aware of things that happened semester-wise, and I just don't know what a semester is anymore.
That seemed so bad to me, the semester at sea.
Yeah.
Would you have done that?
No.
Okay, me neither.
Yeah. I would have done week at sea.
That's a cruise. I would have done a cruise.
I would have done a cruise instead of school. Or it's like, oh, you look at some water and you're like, oh, there's some algae in there. Cool. Or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't want to just be like learning geometry while seasick.
No, me neither. I really don't want to live on a boat for a long period of time.
Yeah.
I think the point of our like semester at sea thing was that it was like how to focus on like marine biology or something.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. It's not for me.
No. Nope. I'm not any kind of biologist.
I'm never going to become a biologist.
Even in my semesters on land, I didn't learn that much about biology.
Me neither. The last thing I'll ask you about is, and I feel like I know the answer is probably no, but did you ever participate in touring on a cruise?
I've done shows on a cruise, if that's what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what
I've
I
done
mean.
a couple.
How was it?
Yeah. It was really fun, but I did like a very fun version of it, which is I did Jonathan Colton, the singer-songwriter, does this. It's called Joko Cruise, named after him, every year. And it's like a bunch of really cool performers. And so, and the people on the cruise are really, really nice and supportive and enthusiastic. But like,
oh, that's awesome.
There's such an extremely cool community of performers every year that like there are some, I've done it twice, and there are some people you see like, oh, you're back too. And then some people that are just new, and everyone's like extremely cool. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a blast. But
that's fun.
I know people who have done just like, oh yeah, I go for a week and I do one clean show and one dirty show. And then the rest of the time I just like walk around like a zombie. And that sounds bad.
Yeah, I thought the answer would be no, just because I feel like I've mostly only heard of improvisers doing it. Like I know that like, I think like Second City in particular, something in Chicago would send.
And they really send you out for a while. It is like a truly built different situation to be able to handle that, because I could not.
I don't think I could either.
The only thing that would make it bearable is that every time I would leave, I would do an extremely stupid sea captain voice to my wife and just be like, "Arr, I'm taken to the seas again, lassie."
It's very when does my husband return from war to be like gone to the sea to perform comedy.
Yeah. I would get her a little like telescope to look out our front door, which is like, we live in an apartment building, so that doesn't even help.
It could turn into a cute bit.
Yeah, I think it would be a fun bit, but I don't think I would like the part in between the bits where I'm at sea.
Where I'm at sea forever.
Yeah, I don't like that part.
Okay, Josh, I'm getting pretty sleepy after all this cruise talk, so I think I gotta turn in.
Yeah, me too. No more shenanigans tonight. I think I'm ready for bed too. Good night, Sophia.
Good night, Josh.